G'day and welcome to the Garth iOS reviews for this week. Now, not so much of a review this week, Garth, but more of maybe a how-to.
A little how-to, and also I'd love to get some feedback from the listeners as to how they do this.
All right.
Once you start downloading a few apps, another one, they build up, and you end up, before you know it, you've got heaps of pages with different apps on them. And of course, you can arrange those, touch and hold till they start to wobble, and then you can move them between pages.
And stack them.
Stick them, put one app, move it on top of another, and iOS will automatically create a folder. And if you moved a cooking app on top of another cooking app, you'll end up with a lifestyle folder or whatever it is. It'll automatically give it a name.
Sweet.
You can, of course, go in there and rename that. So I think, Glenn, you were talking about putting all your Angry Birds together in the one folder. And
that's right. I put all my Angry Birds together because I've got... Oh, the little bloke loves it. He's got Rio, Space, and I don't know how it happens, but every now and then, like, you say, oh yeah, you can play the Angry Birds on the iPad, and then 10 minutes later you'll come out, the iTunes App Store's loaded up with a new game. I don't even know how he gets there. He goes, can you play this for us?
Can you buy me this one?
Yeah.
There'll be a link in the game he was in to take him to the next game.
Oh, yeah, that'd be right.
And a lot of the apps will put links in there, so then
thank goodness for passwords.
Exactly. But remember, while we're on that actually, with the passwords, remember for 15 minutes after you put it in, you can go back in and buy more stuff without putting it in again. Now,
you can turn that timer off or adjust that timer?
I haven't tried.
So just
but I don't know that you can.
So by default, which everyone would be on, it'd be yes.
It'll be 15
minutes.
Yep.
Now look, I've got a. Oh, sorry. Keep going with your home screen.
Yeah. Okay. So what? Just recently, I reset mine back to factory default. Don't ask me why I did that, and I really wish I hadn't. And I could have restored from a backup, but I thought, hang on, I'll start again and reorganize it. So what I typically do myself is to put the first, obviously, all the apps I use on the front page. A lot of other apps I use fairly often on the next page, on the second page. And then on page 3, I have a whole heap of folders full of like all the navigation apps, all the games, all of this, all of that, and organise them all alphabetically and stick them in there.
Yep.
So that's what I normally do. What do other people do, and why do you do it?
Well, I'll tell you what I do. Mine's been pretty much all over the place. I've only just started tidying them up because look, I had organised it so they weren't stacked. None of them were stacked, but I had like a page of games, then I had a page of news, page of video watching programs and all that sort of stuff. But look, you can another way of organising your home screens and everything is actually through iTunes. You can just jump into the iTunes and into the apps, and I'll show you a little bit of a picture here. And it's just a lot easier to drag around and go to different screens.
It's quicker and easier,
Yeah, it's quicker and easier than holding that thing down, holding the app down and wait till it wobbles and then trying to move it from page to page.
It is, if you can see anyway. This is actually, that part of iTunes is not accessible for the vision impaired people. It's just, you have to do it on the phone.
Oh, okay, so, okay. And so, but also if you can get into this way of doing things, you can delete things like or disable them and enable them quite easily.
Delete the apps from there as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So, in fact, and the way you have it, that's how I have my iPad set up, with a page. One page has got books and this, and same sort of thing that you described. Yeah. But my phone is the one that I had, how I originally described. And I reset it. Now I've got 11 pages full of 16 apps on every page.
Jeez.
And it's going to be a monumental effort to put it all back together.
Yeah, I reckon.
If I can be bothered. So, hey guys, send me an email, garth@aussietechheads.com.au. Just let me know how you do it. If you have a favourite way, and if you have a way that you think works. One trick that I know a lot of people do is put a folder into their dock. So that's something people don't think of often.
Oh yes,
so you can stick a one of the dock icons can be a folder. So if there's a whole heap of apps you often go to, stick that folder into your dock.
There we go.
There's another little trick there.
Sweet. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Garth, and we'll see you back here next week.
Night.